You should read the book, Seraphina and the Black Cloak, especially if you're into mystery. It is about how a little girl figures out where she came from and overcomes her fear.
Seraphina and the Black Cloak is about a little girl who faced her fear. She even found a friend in a forest. They helped each other out.
I am The Graveyard Book, written by Neil Gaiman with illustrations by Dave McKean. You'll love to read me if you love scary and mysterious books. Savannah Thomas read me and loved me. Now, this book is all about a little boy named Bod who has a mysterious murderer out to get him. He's protected by his guardians in the graveyard where he lives. Ghosts, of course. Time to go now. Somebody wants to read me.
Hello, I am The Graveyard Book, and I was written by Neil Gaiman. If you like reading mysterious and scary books, I'm the book for you. After all, Aaliyah Baker read me. P.S. There's a mysterious murder on the loose. In conclusion, all I want to say is I am very interesting, and you should read me.
A handle, polished black bone, and a blade finer and sharper than any razor. If it sliced you, might not even know you have been cut. Not immediately. And I have done almost everything it was brought to that house to do, and both the blade and the handle were wet. The street door was open just a little where the knife the man had held it slipped in, and the wisp of the nighttime just missed and slithered and twined into the house through the open door.
This is The Graveyard Book. Read me, please.
Chasing Vermeer by Blue Balliet. The main characters are Petra and Aaliyah in Calder Play. The plot is that a famous Vermeer painting disappears and Petra and Calder are trying to find it. I like this book because it's a mystery and there's like codes in there that I can solve. You should read this book because there's gonna be like codes that you can crack, and the code will go later on into the book. This is
Chasing Vermeer by Blue Balliet. The main characters are Petra and Aaliyah in Calder Play. Together, strange things start to happen. The plot is that an invaluable Vermeer painting disappears. I like this book because it was a mystery about how the Vermeer painting got stolen and how a letter got sent out. I think we should read it in class because it is an amazing book. Chasing Vermeer by Blue Balliet. The main characters are Calder and Petra. The problem/plot is when a book of unexplainable occurrences brings Petra and Aaliyah and Calder Play together. Strange things start to happen.
My name is Morgan Rossello, and my book for book tasting was called Among the Hidden. It is by Margaret Peterson Haddix, and I think you would really love this book as much as I do, even though it was really sad. The main character is Luke Gardner. He suffers the thing in the future of being a third child. In the future, it is illegal, so he has to go through hard times. I really love this book, and I want you to read it too.
My book is Among the Hidden by Margaret Peterson Haddix. The main character is Luke and Jen. Jen makes up a rally in front of the White House to protest for third children. Jen's rally does not work and she gets killed. Luke gets a fake ID and goes to a boarding school. And he is not a third child anymore. I love this book and you should definitely read it.
My name is Abby Jones, and I just read Among the Hidden by Margaret Peterson Haddix. The main character in this story is Luke Gardner and Jen Talbot. The problem in this story is that third children are illegal, but Luke and Jen are both third children. I love this book a lot. You should read the book if you like sad, interesting stories. Hope you enjoy the book.
Hi, my name is Shakara. This book is Upside Down in the Middle of Nowhere. Upside Down in the Middle of Nowhere is a good book, and you should read it. It has this main character named Armani, and she is hoping to celebrate her 10th birthday with her friends and family. But there's a hurricane coming, so she tries to make sure her family doesn't leave before her birthday. Armani has people who die, and she finds her brother once she lost him, and this is a good book, and I think you should read it.
Upside Down in the Middle of Nowhere by Julie T. Lamanna is a story about a girl who turns 10 on the day of Hurricane Katrina when it hits. She doesn't want to tell her parents to evacuate because she wants to celebrate her birthday. The main characters are Armani, her little sister, her brother, her mom, her dad, her Mima, and the friend she makes along the way. I think this is a great story because it tells about a girl in the midst of a hurricane and how she worked her way through it and solved a
My name is Fertico Polpoli, and I'm reading Upside Down in the Middle of Nowhere by Julie T. Lamanna. The main characters are Armani and Celie. Armani's parents and brother are lost, and Armani is trying to keep her sisters safe. You should read this book because it has a lot of mystery and it's very emotional, and it's a great book.
Hi, my name is Taylor St. John, and this is the book Rules. The book Rules is really good, and you should read it. The book Rules is about a girl named Catherine and her brother David. Her brother David has autism. When she was in the occupational therapy, a waiting room, she met a boy named Jason. Jason had a disease where he couldn't talk, and he was paralyzed. Catherine then went to the summer dance and his birthday party. This is a good book, you should read.
Hi, my name is Vani Patel, and today I'll be talking about the book Rules. Rules is made by Cynthia Lord, and the main characters are Catherine, David, Jason, and Christy. Christy and Catherine are neighbors, while Jason and Catherine are really great friends. David and Catherine are brothers and sisters. Catherine asks herself in this book, what is normal? I feel like this is a very great book because during this book she figures out what is normal, which is her question.
The name of the book is A Girl from Felony Bay. The main characters are Bee and Abby Forrest. Abby and Bee try to clear Abby's dad's name and try to find out what the holes at Felony Bay are for. The author is J.E. Thompson, and you should read this book because it's interesting.
The Girl from Felony Bay. The Girl from Felony Bay is about Bee and Abby Force trying to find out what the hole is behind the Felony Bay River. The main characters are Bee and Abby Force. I like this book because it's a mystery and it's very interesting, and you have to solve a case. Now, if you like the mystery, interesting type of solving a case book, it's actually really good for you. I think you would love it.
Girl from Felony Bay by J.E. Thompson. The book is about Abby Force and her best friend Bee trying to find why the holes are in the back of Felony Bay. The main characters are Abby Force and Bee. I like this book because it's a really good mystery, and it's very interesting, and sometimes you can relate to it. I think you should read it because it teaches you about life. Hi, I have a novel called So Be It by Sarah Weeks, and the main characters are a little girl named Heidi, Bernadette, and Mama.
Heidi lives with Bernadette and her mother, who has a different understanding of the world. Her mother always says the word "soof." Heidi does not know what it means, nor does Bernadette. Heidi has to go on an adventure to find out what it means. What will it mean?
So Be It, a novel by Sarah Weeks. People should read this story because this is about a little girl named Heidi who longs to see the history about her mother and the interesting word "soof." She goes on a journey a long way from home, but will she be able to handle the truth that unfolds before this little girl?
Hi, today I will be talking about Death by Toilet Paper. Death by Toilet Paper is about a boy who has no money, and the person that owns the hotel is going to let them leave. The boy entered a bunch of sweepstake contests to win money to get the company back. But then he realized an idea. He could sell chocolate bars instead, but all the money gets stolen by a bully. But then he realizes, hey, I could just enter more sweepstake contests. And then he does one, finishes it, gets $2,000 and able to pay the rent.
Today, 83,048,116 rolls of toilet paper are produced worldwide. A deep worry wrinkle forms between Mom's eyebrows. She smooths as her unsmoothable curly hair, walks to the door and opens it a few inches. "Hello, Mr. Katz." "Shelley," Mr. Katz says. I can't see him, but I picture Mr. Katz's thin lips and bushy eyebrows. He should mow those things. "It's time to pay the rent," he says. Actually, it's well past that time. Read Death by Toilet Paper. It's a great book.